take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Whoa, won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take a that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 20.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Chicago Bears and the Washington football team. With a chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57. We are underway now in the NFC Championship. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll run on first down. Gibson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
Brings up second.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28-yard
line.
35's the mic. Come off the ball. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Ball carrier.
The tackle by Robert Quinn.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does, and in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are, and you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. First carry now for David Montgomery. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On second down now, it's Gibson, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On third down, it's Prescott. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Come get some. Come on, come get some.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Second and goal from the 1.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. You go to 53. You got time right there. Watch twist. Watch twist.
They're trying to run this one in. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike 58 right there. They're not ready for this, man.
It's a keeper with Prescott, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Dak Prescott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes this Washington 14. Bears nothing. Michael back.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They're firing it deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards into Chicago, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 27. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
50 seconds a month. 50 seconds a month. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up, and he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
52's the mic right here over there.
Jackson on 1st down. Finding Harris over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Harris. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
On the coverage.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
On first down, Gibson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Prescott from the gun. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts,
Pickup of 2.
as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Second and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing, Prescott, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Hey, 47. 35 is the mic. I got it. Mike 35, Mike 35. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
First down, Prescott. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
2nd and 5 at the 41.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Come on, 47. 35 is the mic. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Mike 35, Mike 35.
Play action now, Prescott. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
For Stephon Diggs. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Everyone got 4 down. Hey, kill. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
To the air again, Prescott. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Badgley able to knock this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
3rd down here.
But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's Jackson on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears cut into that lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. They'll try to run it with Jacobs, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
35 the mic.
To throw is Prescott. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That one caught by Gibson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Bears. He's got daylight. 30. 10. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And, you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson, complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Bears 23.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1, because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
Now he'll escape to his left, and that'll be incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it, because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. 47.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have a
that nigga said, I ain't got no snack, but I got Gatorade. Because you the snack man. Snack man, yeah, that's you.
The 37 on 1st and 10. Smith catches left side. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Johnny going outside.
Teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
Okay, Johnny going outside. You know?
A team that has enough confidence to go ahead and
Big Dog got one.
in that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh my fuck. Where's my teammate?
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
For the extra point.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was
Trash
a big play.
ass teammate.
One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
I got the kill.
Keep y'all hands to yourself.
Oh my God, this nigga's big.
Not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good
Keep your hands to yourself.
21 yards. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA. Now Jackson on first down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Washington 45. Bears 23.
Whoa.
Mike Badgley.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Throw a goddamn grenade, my nigga. Something.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Down Chicago.
Yo. Hello.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go play action now. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Jackson will throw again. Able to find Harris, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They try again with Montgomery. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson, and that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. The holding penalty, that puts him in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
This is a blind 25 times.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
I'm right here, bro.
And just another reason to celebrate there on the defense.
Yeah, I got 3 minutes left. And the game is sent me to the Super Bowl. And I fucking
A
lost.
lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
I lost in the conference championship.
It's Gibson, and not much there at all as he'll get this only
Not to a user.
11. Just a yard of the
My line, there's nothing I can do with motherfucking Sweat and Young. I double T. Yeah, bro, he lost 1 game all year.
He's going to drop this one down.
Boy, definitely legit.
Taken down, but not
Listen, ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Bro, he's went in the last 2 seasons. He's lost a total of 2 games, 2-3 games, something like that.
One of them.
Yeah, I beat him last year in the Super Bowl.
What came?
They'll try and run some clock here.
Bro, his running back different. This ain't the same running back from last year in the Super Bowl.
You should have share played and let Shake take over.
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy.
That's it.
Because I just have a feeling that nigga he knew Slice game plan and was ready for it this time.
Coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm doing now. But what's working, what's been fucking him up is the draw joints.
We gotta beat this nigga fuck up, though.
You know they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes.
They need guns.
Who can blame
All about the guns. Oh, my sniper.
On first down, Gibson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Right here. Oh.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog.
Oh, he made sure he finished it. Come on. Oh, my God. You got to match this, my nigga. How did you lose?
Who welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They do get a yard there, but only a yard leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears. At least
nobody got damage off that?
On 3rd down,
He picked up his master, boy. Oh, my God. Our teammate lost with the master, boy. Don't know how.
But where the game went downhill at, he had went and scored, and then on my very next possession, Madden made me fumble as I was throwing the ball. He recovered that bitch and scored. Bro, he even wrote me and said that was a bullshit fumble.
Listen, that's what I would do just to rub it in. I'd have just put on at the end. I would have won anyway. Ding.
You ain't shit, bitch.
I know, bro. I know.
Why did you give it? I mean, you know the
Shake knows how I used to be, dog. That's how niggas ain't want me to win, dog. Cause I'm gonna rub it in a little bit. Like the time I beat you. Just take little digs, dog. Take a chance and shit, dog. What you say, Shake?
I'm fixing to switch my playbook.
I already beat you.